What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today we got the first trailer for the Havoc DLC 1 for Advanced Warfare, and a little bit of a look at what we should expect. This thing is dropping on January 27th for Xbox Live, and of course a month later for the PlayStation Network. But yeah, not long at all till this map pack actually arrives on Xbox, and of course I'm going to be covering it here in the channel, so make sure to subscribe for the latest gameplay information on the Havoc DLC. So first off, we'll jump into the 4 brand new maps. The first one we're going to take a look at here is Urban, which is taking place in like a Texas ward, where the place being locked down, and we could see in the press images for this map, we could see a little bit of a hover bike just sitting there on the floor, and it was interesting to see whether we'll be able to ride them. It appears that you cannot, they're just going to be sitting there stationary. You can see this one right here that's just kind of floating and hovering there, but it doesn't appear that you can get on it, and I wouldn't imagine it'll be much use if you could anyway. But there's a hover bike there, but you cannot get on it, unfortunately. And one of the dynamic kind of map events of this is that the lockdown can go in and out of effect, and that means doors will open and close, so you can kind of access certain areas and won't be able to access certain areas. Lines of sight and rooms will be accessible, and it's going to kind of change how you navigate the map. And the next one is called Core, and this is described to be an abandoned nuclear facility, and also said to have 3 distinct lanes and lines of sight from each other. I'm kind of imagining similar to Ascend, how you can't really merge the lines of sight and kind of just hop around like you can in some maps, like Green Band. You can just hop anywhere you want. This map looks a little bit more locked down, like there are very high structures and walls, so you can't just go anywhere you want. And it looks like there will be a little bit less verticality on this map, and it's more about the lines of sight, probably a little bit more of a long range map than all the others. And it also has this dynamic feature of decontamination drones, which is kind of like these little drones that will fly around. They're kind of like spinning disc drones with blades on them that will fly in kamikaze into you and blow up, kind of similar to the assault drones. They'll fly into you and they'll blow you up essentially, and they're definitely one to look out for, and they'll be flying around the map at some point. I take it you can control them through a care package as a dynamic map event. And then moving on, we can see some even more footage of another map called Drift, and this appears to be some sort of abandoned town centre, kind of like a skiing snow area, and there's a lot of Christmas themes in there. There's like a reindeer merry-go-round, and there's a lot of like Christmas trees and like Christmas lights and decorations. And but the main aspect of this map is there's going to be an avalanche that goes on, very similar to the tsunami on the Defender map. There's going to be an avalanche that crashes an entire lane of the map, and it's pretty much going to lock that area down, and if you're in there, you're going to get completely destroyed by the avalanche itself. So it's going to be very similar to the tidal wave in Defender. You're going to want to watch out for that wave, and that's the dynamic feature for that map. And then finally, we're going to move on to the very strange one. This is called Sideshow, and it appears to be themed around a lot of nightmare and kind of horror themes. If you don't like clowns, this is definitely not the map for you. There's a lot of very strange rooms, like you can see here. A lot of weird things going on right here with evil clowns and creepy things, and this clown here looks very, very evil, very strange. And in addition to the clowns, there's also a giant kind of clown sign, which occasionally will let off these little kind of dynamite bombs, and you want to go and pick them up, and you can throw them at enemies and blow them up, just similar to the uplink ball. You need to run around and actually pick them up. You can throw them at enemies and blow them up. So they're definitely having a lot of fun with this map right here. Lots of craziness going on, evidently. And then to a little bit more of a serious note, we've got Zombies, the first kind of preview of Exo Zombies, which is very exciting. Of course, Advanced Warfare is kind of like saga of zombies, which can be in all the map packs from now on. We can see kind of the detail of how they're taking into zombies and how they're designing it. You can see this kind of design of the back of zombies. Definitely a step up from the original kind of Riot teaser zombies, kind of the models. It's definitely a step up from that, and how the veins are like bloodshot, and they've got this kind of pale white blue skin almost. And we can see a lot of interesting details, especially first off, we can see Raven Software are developing it. So Raven Software, they're going to be the studio kind of responsible for Zombies, not Sledgehammer Games. They might have some employees there, but Raven Software is essentially going to be the department working on Zombies, which is really cool to know. And so with the Zombies, we can see this guy right here who's got this kind of blue electric kind of plasma trail following him as he jumps. I'm not sure what his special feature will be. He does appear to have these blue glowing eyes as well, as we do know lots of them have different coloured eyes. And then this guy is a very, very strange looking one. It sticks out to me as very odd. He kind of looks like he's glitching out almost. It doesn't really look right. It looks very, very strange. This kind of crawler who's got his legs blown off. Good to see we've got crawlers coming back again. I'm not sure whether they'll work similar to the Treyarch Zombies, where you can leave them to kind of go buy ammo and stuff like that. But this guy looks like he's glitching out, like his skin around his shoulders is kind of like morphing off. There's like polygons, and like it's warping off his skin almost. His eyes are like these perfect circles, which look strange. His jaw is like falling off his face. I don't know what's going on here, whether it's like a glitch or whether it's kind of like his ability. He does have these very bright yellow eyes, so perhaps it's some sort of morphing ability, but I don't know. It definitely sticks out to me as a very, very strange one, very different to the other zombies. And so here we can see the first kind of like in-game first-person screenshot of what it's going to be look like, and this is pretty much the heads-up display. You can see what character you are. So this is the security clearance. You can see what the other characters are and your points. In the very top left-hand corner, you can see the rounds. He's on round 8. You can see your points, very similar to Exo Zombies, which is good to know. Not too much different, so we're kind of familiar with what we're going to be getting here with zombies, and he's got 30 points. There isn't much at all, and you have to, of course, kill zombies to get points. You can buy weapons. We can also see a kill streak icon on the far right of the screen. That's the assault drone kill streak, so I'm not sure how the kill streak is going to tie in, how you buy them, how do you obtain them, are they good, and what kill streaks are available to help you kill the zombies. It looks just above his kind of ammo, the blue icon. It appears to be some sort of sleight of hand icon perhaps, but you can reload faster, and you can see it says Exo. You can see his ammo counter using A4. This is a brand new weapon, and we can also see that he's got a grenade right there as well. So moving on, we can see more detail of the characters and some of the cinematic screenshots. The graphics are looking very, very impressive. We can see this John Malkovich inspired character right here, and we can see they're also going to be pretty much inspired after their real life actors, so they're going to look very similar to how they are in real life, and the detail on them is looking very, very impressive. Just like most of the cutscenes in Advanced Warfare, the kind of like the 3D graphics modeling is very impressive, and we can see just the amount of cutscenes they're going to be. There's going to be a decent amount of story to be able to see here, and maybe some kind of like unlockable cutscenes in the menu by doing things in game and finding Easter eggs. You can find more cutscenes and find out more about what's going on here and why there are zombies. This guy is very interesting because it appears that he is working for Atlas. He appears to be almost like the Richthofen of this zombies, because he's obviously working at Atlas. He's obviously overseeing the zombies being created, and you can kind of see his reaction as the stuff's exploding and things are going wrong. And because he's a playable character, it's going to be very similar to Richthofen, who's kind of had a hand in creating the zombies, and he's going to be definitely have some secrets with himself. And then moving on, we can see the first wonder weapon of this zombies. This looking very impressive. It's called the Carterizer, and it's kind of like a direct energy shotgun, but it doesn't have infinite ammo. You can see it's got 10 out of 50, so it doesn't have infinite ammo, but it is a very cool looking shotgun, and of course it's going to be used at close range. You can see a big horde of kind of like a train of zombies coming at him, and he's kind of like shooting them all, and the rounds of the shotguns looking very impressive. And you can also see the remote turret icon. That's another kill streak that's going to be available in this mode to help you kill the zombies even more. And so yeah, that has been a look at most of the zombies. Also get the screenshot right here, very short, that appears to show some very strange icon. It looks like a kill streak. It's got the similar kind of hexagon shape, but we haven't seen the icon before, so it appears to be some kind of monster. It's got like claw marks on it, so again, it's going to be something to help you take out the zombies. And of course, I'm excited for this zombies. Looking very exciting, and it looks like they've done a lot more than just the Riot Zombies tease that we got back with the launch of the game. So let me know your thoughts of all of this. I want to know your thoughts on the zombies, your thoughts on the multiplayer maps. What are you looking forward to? Of course, when this DLC drops, I'm going to have a ton of videos on my channel covering this DLC in its entirety, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on all the videos. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like rating if you found it informative, and I'll see you guys on the next video.